intelligence. Billions of dollars spent on research and development by advertising agencies to keep you in the element. PR companies writing the news who think it's heaven sent. Same people who be writing speeches for the president. Me, I'm never hesitant to speak the truth. If you don't believe my words, then you should seek the proof. And the scary thing is that none of this stuff is hidden, but I probably end up being punished for what I'm spitting. All we are is subjects and our leader is a king. They say seeing is believing, so I don't believe a thing, cause all I see is lies that the corporate media brings. So I listen, and in the distance I'm hearing freedom ring.
And welcome to the No Filter Comedy Show. I am your host, Bryan Kennedy, and today we're talking about award shows. You either love them or you hate them. Or maybe you used to love them and now you hate them. What happened? They used to be fun, glamorous, and exciting. Now they're just long, boring, and woke. If the Academy Awards were any duller this year, it would win the Academy Award for Best Picture. Did you see Nomadland? That movie made me want to hop into an RV and follow Thelma and Louise over the fucking cliff. Now, speaking of crashing, the Oscar ratings reached a high point in 1998. That was the year Titanic won Best Picture by slamming into an iceberg, which is similar to the Academy itself, white, old, and cold. Then the ratings sunk quicker than, well, Titanic. That's too easy. The ratings went down faster than literally anyone around Leo DiCaprio that year. I mean, who hasn't drawn him naked on a bed wearing a diamond necklace? I wouldn't mind the award shows if each award presentation didn't come with a TED Talk. You played a talking fish. I don't care about your opinion on Syria, or as President Biden calls it, Libya. Every year, award shows are becoming more like political conventions, more politics and less entertainment. Getting an award at these shows is becoming less prestigious and more pretentious. Everybody has a cause, and everybody uses it as a platform to make a point or push their agenda. Now, folks, you're not running for office. And please don't. We've had enough of that. I probably agree with most of the things being said, and even I'm bothered by it. It's self-righteous and obnoxious. I mean, I tune in to be entertained, and yes, I freely admit I'm curious what designer Meryl Streep is wearing. But I definitely don't want to be lectured. You're either preaching to the choir or turning people off, which, in short, is having zero effect on advancing your cause. Now, Marlon Brando started it all when he sent Sacheen Littlefeather to refuse his award for The Godfather in 1973. And all that did was ban anyone else from accepting or refusing the Oscar on someone else's behalf. Now, if I was Sacheen, I would have taken it and pawned it the next day. Oh, you want to steal Manhattan from my people for a few beads? Payback, bitches! So, thank you, Marlon. Jesus, if he hadn't done that, we'd have an endless stream of nobodies prancing up there in costumes for causes. So just stop trying to save the world. Say something nice and thank the people who got you there. And whatever you do, don't forget to thank God. God forbid. You're winning an award for entertainment, not for Humanitarian of the Year. So until the day Greta Thunberg accepts an Oscar, just shut up. Now, we also have to let actors do what they do best and act. Why does every character now have to be played by an actor who's exactly like them under the threat of being canceled by the group that's offended by them acting like them? Isn't that what's impressive about a performance? When an actor can convincingly act like someone that they're not? At this rate, we're going to see Kevin Spacey have a resurgence as an actor, being typecast in every movie as a sexual predator. Now, they've recently introduced quotas at the Oscars to make sure that they have more representation of minorities, which is just about the most racist and patronizing thing you could do. What are they going to do? Use a Benjamin Moore color chart? Now, of course, the Academy Awards has a history of being racist. How racist? When they gave Hattie McDaniel the award for Best Supporting Actress, she had to sit at a table for black people way in the back. And they waited 2 more decades before giving the award to the next black person, Sidney Poitier. A bunch of white people putting in a quota system doesn't sound like inclusion. It sounds like something rich white people do while hunting homeless people in the woods. Racist liberals are the worst kinds of liberals. They scream, defund the police, and then call a cop when a black person's birdwatching in the park or studying in her dorm. I used to look at people who didn't show up to accept an award as ungrateful. But now I realize they probably got it right. And why waste your time showing up to an event if you don't want to be there just to slap on a fake smile and kiss some ass? I mean, it sure beats the actor who does show up and say that they're against being there. Why the hell are you in the room in the first place? And remember when all the women showed up wearing all black to protest sexual harassment? If they really wanted to make a statement, they should have stayed at home and caused the Golden Globes to look like a sausage fest that year. That's not taking a stand. It's complaining the melons in the grocery store are overripe, but walking out of the door with them anyway. Now, whether it's the ESPY'S kissing up to other athletes, the Grammys kissing up to music producers, or the Oscars kissing the asses of sexual predators, the suckers just keep showing up. Now, let's talk about the ESPYs. I love sports, but we don't need an award show to celebrate athletes. We already do that at the sporting event. There are actual trophies that get handed out to the winning team or player in each sport. Now we have to award them a trophy for getting a trophy? Sounds like a dumb idea some soccer mom came up with to make her precious little Timmy feel better about himself. They have an ESPY for Best Olympic Athlete. Isn't that settled at the Olympics with gold medals? Does that mean that the wrong athlete is about to be on the Wheaties box? And these shows are way too long. They've become like Gilligan's Island. What's supposed to be a 3-hour tour feels like 3 seasons long. Just cut out some of the awards, cut some of the unfunny bits, and keep people to their allotted time. This past year's Oscars let the winners ramble on talking about anything they wanted for as long as they wanted, which half the time didn't make any sense to anyone. It was like watching a Joe Biden press conference where he waxes poetic about corn pop and his hairy legs. You want to make the show more entertaining? Instead of playing them off to music, how about installing a trap door in the floor and having Ellen stand off to the side with a big red button that she presses at exactly 45 seconds? After the first 2 egomaniacs go through the floor, you won't see a speech go past 10 seconds, I promise. And I'm sorry, but the in memoriams are becoming the best part of these shows. When pictures of dead people set to music is more entertaining than the live people in the room, you're in trouble. Now, feel free to make the in memoriams even longer because they keep leaving people out and there's hell to pay moments later on Twitter. And do us all a favor and bring back a host at the Oscars. An award show without a host is like a plane without a pilot. You know, like flying Spirit Airlines. You're never gonna find the perfect host who never fucked up in some way in their past. I mean, shit, we can't even get politicians like that. Now, hosts make the evening more entertaining. And even when they suck, we still have fun bashing them the next day. Now, sure, there are some great and even fun moments these shows have left us with. A streaker behind David Niven who commented on his shortcomings was a highlight. And Neil Patrick Harris showed he had balls when he walked out in tidy whities. But lately, pretty bland. I'll admit my high school self really enjoyed watching Britney and Madonna make out at the MTV Music Awards. I didn't leave my room for a week. Didn't have clean socks for even longer. My mother still can't look at me in the eye after that laundry day. Which brings me to the only award show that hasn't lost its integrity. The AVN Awards, or the Adult Film Awards. It's the only award show that is still entertaining and doesn't take itself too seriously. I mean, how could you when you have an award called Best Teabag? Their moans may not be Oscar-worthy, but their bump, pump, and grinds are definitely ESPY award-winning. And thank God they haven't become woke yet, because when that happens, we're all fucked. But let's not forget the real heroes of the shows, the people who designed the actual trophies. Hey, what's going on? Why is the music playing? And the nominees for Best Sculptor of an Award are George Stanley, the Oscar, Louis McManus, the Emmy, Manhattan Design, the MTV Music Award. You turn the music off! I'm not finished! And the winner is Hollywood. Because whatever shit sandwich they keep serving, we'll keep lining up to take a bite. Are we clear?
Yeah, clear.
Cool, man. Man, I hope we win an award for the show. I would kill for an Emmy.
George Gallo back in the streets of New York City, and we're going to ask people what they think of the awards shows, all the different award shows. Doesn't matter what they are, ESPYs, Grammys, Emmys, Golden Globes, Academy Awards, all of that stuff. Why have the times changed? What's different about them? Do people really enjoy them? Are people sick of them? The actors, actresses, and all these people that are held up on the highest, my glasses are crooked. Guys, look like you're on your way to an award show. Which one you going to? Yeah, what's your name?
Mary.
I'm George with No Filter Comedy. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Do you guys like award shows?
I love them.
Why do you like them?
I just love seeing everybody get dressed up since we've all been in sweats for like a year.
And look at you though, you're looking damn knockout today. Son of a gun. Do you think they've changed a lot since they first started many years ago?
Yes.
Do you think they've gotten more tacky, more or less classy? What do you think?
They've just definitely changed. I just like the pregame really.
Do you really think a lot of them deserve this big award night?
You know what, they work really hard. Everybody works really hard at what they do.
Yeah.
Whether you're an actor or a comedian, or you work on Wall Street, or you work in the sanitation department. Everybody works really hard, and everyone should be recognized for their hard work.
We've been complaining about award shows today, but we've come to realize if you can't beat them, join them. So now we present to you the first No Filter award show. Now, I gotta tell you, we were supposed to have Kevin Hart host the award show, but our lawyers advised against it after this tweet was dug up from his past. Now, I warn you, parental discretion is advised. That's disgusting. And I'm sorry if anyone was triggered. But now, without further ado, here's our first presenter to present the nominees, and then you get to vote on the winners. Just go to @NoFilterComedy on our Instagram stories to vote. That's NOFILTR Comedy.
Live on tape, it's the No Filter Awards Show.
Hey, how you doing? How are you? Hey, how you doing, everybody? Wow, how are you?
Can I help you?
Yeah, here for the show.
Your name?
Bryan Kennedy, the host.
How do you spell that?
Bryan with a Y.
No, the last name.
Kennedy, like the fucking president.
You're not here.
Just let me through.
Excuse me, sir. You're not going to allow in.
If I was 1 inch taller, I'd take you down.
1 inch!
Welcome, right this way. Hi, welcome. Hello, how are you doing tonight? I'm Sophia, how are you?
Hey, Sophia, it's good to see you.
How do you feel as one of the presenters tonight at the No Filter Awards?
I feel great.
Well,
Swag bag and open bar, baby.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm honored to be here to present the award for Best Made Up Story. Like my agent who made up that I was going to be paid for this. And the nominees are Juicy Smollett, jumped by anti-gay MAGA racists. Brian Williams in My Helicopter Ride from Hell. Lance Armstrong in My Pee is Clean. Donald Trump in I Won the Election Fair and Square. Joe Biden in I Won the Election Fair and Square. And Lori Loughlin in My Daughter's an Athlete, Really, She Is. Voting is open now.
Do you like award shows?
No.
I do.
Why do you not like award shows?
Is this going to be on TV?
No, it's not going to be on TV. Why do you like award shows?
Oh, I like the whole presentation, the dresses, the outfits. It's fun. Love celebrities.
You love celebrities? What do you think of some terrible takeaways of award shows that you really don't like?
They're all a bunch of rich people and they get everything.
Thank you. I'm here to present the nominee for the Best Karen, and not because I'm a former winner. Your nominees are Central Park Karen, Kids Bop Karen, QAnon Karen, Chihuahua Karen, and Postmates Karen. Please vote now.
Here we go! What do you like about the award shows?
The candy microphone.
Do you like award shows, like the Golden Globes and the Emmys and all that?
No, I hate them.
Yeah, and why do you hate them so much?
They're too much in their bubble.
They're not in touch with like the working man and woman's world.
Not in touch with anyone except their little bubble.
Outside the bubble, right behind me. It's the basis from you too. Hey, what do you think of award shows? You watch that stuff?
Yes. Love them.
Why do you love them?
It's fun. I don't know. Can I eat that?
What are some of the negatives about award shows?
The speeches go on too long.
Do you think there should be awards for sanitation workers?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Because they're boring?
Boring.
Because they're boring?
Boring. Too many speeches.
Why do you like award shows?
Because they give out awards. They give out awards for everything now. They're giving out awards just for participation now.
And what do you think about the actors that just go on for hours talking and talking and talking, blah, blah, blah?
I love the fact that they can cut off the mic off.
Would you like to see something else that they something off, or maybe drop them into a pit with alligators?
I would like them to see put more music on MTV, man. There's no more music on MTV. They need more music. Very taxing.
Yeah. What are some of the bad negative takeaways about that? No, making fun of the pop pal. Yeah. So, what do you think about these shows these days? Do you even catch them?
No, haven't watched them in years. When was it fun? Can't remember.
Before you send that next text, what do you think about award shows?
I hate them.
I'm not with award shows. I'm not into that shit. And what did you do instead?
Instead, I flipped to some other channel that was more interesting to watch.
What do you guys think about award shows? So you like award shows, brother?
This is Brian.
No, really. It's a real question. My name is George Gallo. I'm with No Filter Comedy.
Oh, no.
Why do you like award shows, brother?
Yeah, I do like award shows.
Yeah. No, I didn't say abortions. I said award shows. What do you like about them?
I mean, it's when all the celebrities and everybody come together.
Do you watch them all the time?
No, all the time, always walking.
Yeah.
So not all the time.
You're always working. Do you think they're actually working all the time? Nonsense.
Bunch of rich people congratulating themselves.
Hey, do you like award shows?
Excuse me.
Bum, 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 bum. What do you like about them?
The ladies.
I wish I could get an award like that.
You should get an award. You really should. All of us should get awards like that and put it on the TV and block networks for 3 to 4 hours of blah, 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 self-glorifying, edifying stuff, right?
That's right. Oh, blah, 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 blah. No good.
Seeing what people are wearing, that's fun.
Do you think there are any other takeaways that are kind of negative and silly about the award shows?
I just don't really pay that much attention.
What do you think about females that just go crazy with the eyebrows and the black marker?
I think it's crazy.
You can never watch it.
Why not?
I don't have the time to watch it.
Why?
I don't have the time to watch it.
Because you trabajando?
Exactly.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm here to present the best sex scandal apology. Why the hell are we giving those awards to these punk ass bitches? Shit, I ain't never apologized to nobody in my whole freaking life. Matt Laura in Ashamed and Embarrassed. Kevin Spacey in Deeply Inappropriate Drunken Behavior. Charles Rose in Profound New Respect for Women. And Anthony Weiner in The Picture Was of Me and I Sent It. And Bill O'Reilly is Am I Mad at God? Yeah, I'm mad at him. Voting is open now.
Hi, I was honored to be asked to be a presenter for the Best Sex Escape Award. kind of horrified, really. My best sex escape happened when me and my cousin Lori were 12, and I hot-footed it out the bedroom window. That's another story for another day. At any rate, let's give you your nominees. Roman Polanski in One Way Ticket to Europe. Roger Ailes in Hit His Head, Now He's Dead. Russell Simmons in No Extradition in Bali. Donald Trump in I'm Elected President Now. And Jeffrey Epstein in Well Hung. Cast your votes now.
Next up, we got Peaceful Protest. Take it away.
Award shows, are they even relevant anymore? Why do celebrities need to have an award show anyway? Can't they just be happy with roast beef, kelp smoothie in the award show take-home bag? I'm your peaceful host, Natalie Andrews, and I'm here with comedian Joseph Anthony, DJ Danny, and comedian Jimmy Maywalt, and Michelle Dickinson. We're here to talk about the award show, and what are your thoughts on that, Jimmy?
Well, my parents never fought for me to get an award, that's for sure. But I like the award shows better in the 80s. Go ahead, Joe. Give it to me. Not even in the Special Olympics.
I don't think that's so horrible. You know, I take more issue with the awards, you know, the Grammys, the Academies, the Golden Globes, and they're no longer escapism and entertainment like they used to be. You looked past all the pretension because it was pretentious and everybody stroking everybody. But you just, I want to see the gown that so-and-so is wearing. It was a way for us to look into a world that really we knew we were out of touch with, maybe would never know, you know? Like Disneyland. Everybody goes to Disneyland. You know it's make-believe. You know you're not going to live there. But do you want to go to Disneyland and have Mickey tell you about, like climate change? Hey, boys and girls, you know, I just want to tell you that the polar ice caps are melting at an alarming rate. And you might all drown in your lifetime. Let's bring out Minnie, you know.
I'm off topic. I think you should speak for yourself as far as the fashion is concerned. I mean,
I'm trying to make a point.
And Michelle, with that, what do you think?
You know, it's the hours, it's the pre-show, it's the show, it's the extended acceptance speech.
4 hours of hair and makeup.
It's so long. You could go to the internet and you could find out who got what in 5 minutes. Like, why do we do that? And it's the stroking. It's like, I need to thank everyone and their brother. These are not the heroes. The heroes are healthcare workers, the people that are saving our lives, but yet we stroke them and we give them all of this love and praise, and it's so frustrating.
Yeah, but that's kind of what the award shows were meant to be. It's when they take political propaganda and use it for that. It's not what it is. You know, I read a story on Paddy Chayefsky. He's a great, iconic author, screenwriter, playwright, and he came out at Vanessa. This is in '78. Like, everybody knows what Ricky Gervais did, and I hope you applaud what he did because I thought it was great. But this sort of was preceding this whole woke culture that we live in, this whole cancel culture that we live in, and everybody's fighting. No, let them speak. They should be able to make these statements. No, they shouldn't be able to make those statements, you know? Well, he comes out, Paddy Chayefsky, this great writer who made the movie Network, which was famous, and Vanessa Redgrave had won for a film she did that she both produced and narrated where it was sympathetic towards the PLO, you know? And she won an Oscar. And he comes out and he says, look, basically, this is my opinion, and I'm going to paraphrase. He said, but I'm sick and tired of people using the Academy Awards to make political statements. He's like, you are not changing history. This is not a pivotal moment. Just say thank you and move on.
Could somebody fact check half of those statements? He could tell us anything. You know, he could say anything, and we would believe it. I want the fact check on the PLO. I mean, okay. All right.
Well, let's hear DJ Danny's thoughts on. What do you think about?
So with my generation, it's something that was interesting growing up because I used to watch the shows with my sister. I love watching a lot of celebrities. Not that they get the award that they win. I like their performances. That's a big part for me. The outfits that they wear, all the time and hard work that they put in the show. That's the dedication that I like for the celebrity. With the awards, a lot of it everybody knows is bullshit. It's definitely the fact that they're just catering to the celebrity and making sure, and half of the awards, even when it's the voting, it's all rigged. You know that the celebrity already knows that they win before they even walk in the door. Exactly. So when you're watching an award show and you have that interpretation where you're so excited and you want to know what's coming and what's next, it's like they put you on a high platform. And the celebrity is, enjoying all that exposure and all that fun, free film moment when we're all catering to them and we're bowing down to them. And at my generation, we should not be doing that. The CMAs, I'm a huge country music fan. I feel like that they definitely deserve all the craft that they put into their music. The awards, and even when they have their gratitude speeches, none of that is scripted in my opinion. It might be.
But when you say they shouldn't, they shouldn't be doing it the way they did it now in your generation, how should they be doing it then?
They should be doing it whereas it's right for everyone to get the credit, which what they mention in their speeches, which is true. But it's more the fact that all the dedication that they put in. So like just growing up where like you saw Britney Spears and all those like amazing performances and stuff that you would watch and you would see, to what it is now, it's all sexualized. So that's completely different as to what we're giving awards to. Are we sexualizing our generation?
No,
that's a big part of it as well in the awards
system. It's always been,
pretty
not, people and whatnot, and I don't agree with that. But I don't agree with that. I think we're making strides.
Yeah.
We're making strides. But however, I am all about making strides. That they are finally this antiquated mindset of music in Hollywood, the music industry in Hollywood.
You can see it in the show.
They're
Yes.
opening up and giving awards to people that have been overlooked for far too long, and that's great.
Which they
should. The problem is tokenism. There's a difference between inclusion and tokenism. Inclusion is we give opportunities to everyone unilaterally. Right. Tokenism is getting on camera and saying, let everybody know just how open-minded and woke I am. Because look at the speech that I'm making. Yeah,
Right.
let's put
It's too cookie cutter.
Yeah, let's put the award aside that I won,
that's
and
the
I want to
problem
tell
with
you
the
my
shows.
views. Who gives a shit?
But it also
because
starts-
you're so woke, then go to your $20 million mansion.
Right. And your rented jewelry that you
and
wear.
stand on a milk crate. Stand on a milk crate and tell your friends at a party. You got money, you got clout, you can do this anywhere. Don't do it when, like a sporting event. Sporting events, award shows, that's when simple people, and I hate to say that word, hardworking people just want to unplug and they want to watch the dresses they can't afford. They want to see if their movie or their song wins. They want to see if their team wins. They don't give a shit about your political views.
Or your dresses or
know?
your heels. I mean, some people. I know for me,
Even with the red carpet, though, the red
Yeah.
carpets before,
Yes.
that's another thing that we all, well, I don't know if you guys all catered to watch as well, but that was something where that upstarts the award show.
Of course.
That's what you're watching to see everyone who's part of the show. So they even make that with their speeches.
Right.
and
It's
stuff with their
too
stuff.
scripted. There's too many preps in the middle. Yeah.
What pisses me off is the music when they're going too long, right? They
Oh,
need another
yeah.
option, right?
Oh,
No
God.
music. Have a professional pitcher start throwing heaters at them. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
80 miles an hour fastballs, you know what I mean? And that'll get them off the stage.
Let's talk about how many of them there are. Did you ever Google how many award shows there are? There's at least 6 for country. I know you love country.
Well, you
At
applied to all of them. Those applied to every
How many
one
are
of
there?
the shows.
There's
Where's my
at least
freaking award?
20. It's absurd. I mean, the Grammys, the Emmys, the country music, the BET, you cannot keep track of them. And then you see them showing up on multiple award shows, and you're just like, is that all they do?
Or on your TV when you're scrolling. And you're
Is that all they do? Is like get the dress, get made up, and like show up? It's like.
I don't know. The fun part for me would probably be the after parties.
But
but,
isn't
you know, that's not-
validation
Yeah.
what that whole business is about? Okay. It's supposed to be about art and it's supposed to be about expression, but it's all about validation. It's all about validation. The awards validate. Everything is validation. The same reason that they make those political platform propaganda statements is they want to be validated, to say, I got 50 million people watching me. This is a chance for me to show just how into the views I am. Bullshit, you're lucky. You're lucky you're there, and you're there because we got you there. We support you. That's why you're there. Shut the fuck up. Take the award. Say thank you. Go home.
And go
get
home
in your limo.
Porsche or
And
your
then
limo.
do it. I'm not saying don't stand by your views, but do it somewhere else. There are people at home going, you know, I really didn't tune in for this shit. I put on my best feety pajamas, and I just wanted to unwind. I just wanted to see if Urban Cowboy won this year, you know? Supposedly, the viewership went from 47 million last year down to something like 5 million this year because of look of it.
People
Like,
just
enough.
got bored with it. It's way too predictable. I feel like, you know what to expect. You have the red carpet. Let's just use the Oscars. You have the red carpet. Everybody knows that's going to happen. After a while, it's so scripted, you just lose that.
But
and there's not that much interesting stuff in each scene either. You know what I mean? Like, there's not that much interactive stuff that they can add in
I
it.
feel like we're agreeing that I lose you because I think you're against the predictability of award shows, whereas I'm saying it is what it is. I'm against what they've become. Like another one, like another one going up there and making a point and a principle instead of just saying, look how lucky I am. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Humble pie.
Humble pie.
How about it?
That's what's gone away. Yeah, I got an award, but let me tell you what's going on in the world. You know, I read about a guy, Trayvon something, and he got up there and he started talking about police killings. And it's like, whoa, this is dramatic stuff and it's real stuff. This is just not the place for it. This is just not the place for it.
They do
they got that
initiate-
beautiful music playing. Everybody's dressed up. This guy's talking about police killings because he knows he has a captive audience.
Correct.
But
That's why
you
they
can
initiate it.
But you can get a captive audience anyway because of who you are, because of the fact that you just won an Oscar or whatever you won.
But it's also
you know?
the celebrity that's initiating
You
it, that
ruin
wants
it.
you to stand by them.
You
That's
ruin
why
it
you
for
want to be.
hardworking people at home. We are surrounded by news 24 hours a day. We don't need it on our award shows.
Oh, yeah, you're fine, of
The
course.
viewership went down though because we all thought we were gonna have to live in the woods the last year. You know, nobody's like wants to see these people dancing down the red carpet when I'm trying to get a tarp and a can of beans because
I think
the world's
viewership would
coming
have
to an end.
being captive. Viewership should have went up. Viewership went down because people were tired of all the, the political rhetoric.
Unless there was a good comedian. Now, how many times have you wanted to watch the award show that had the amazing MC that was the comedian? Because I know I have. And I watched it for the MC, not necessarily for the awards. Yes, it was enjoyable because you're like, well, what crazy off-the-wall thing is that person going to say next?
And a comic with balls.
Yes.
And a comic, not one that caters. That's always been someone that pushes the envelope.
So what is everybody's thought on having a no filter award show?
Great. I vote for Joe.
And the award goes to Joe.
Give the guy an award for God's sake. You've been bitching about it. Give him an award.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
I think that
Make it out
would be
of
a great
paper.
platform for us.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, why not? Everyone else has an award show. Why can't we?
Exactly.
And I've never been accused of having a filter.
On that note, I want to thank everyone for joining us on the show. And I'm your host, Natalie Andrews. And back to you, B.
All right, thank you. And that is a wrap. My name is Bryan Kennedy. I am thanking you for watching the No Filter Comedy Show. We'll be back with an all-new episode, but until then, check us out and follow us on all social media handles at No Filter Comedy. That's No Filter, Filtr Comedy. And click on the subscribe button below to follow us. All right, until next time, good night.
Hi, I was honored to be asked to be a presenter for the best sets.
We've been complaining about award show today. Awards shows. Awards shows or award shows? Award with an S? Just award shows, okay.
I was honored to ask to be a presenter for the best sets.
We've been.
I was honored to ask. I was honored to be asked to be a presenter for the Best Sex Escape Award.